Hey guys, Leon here. It's been a while. So today I'm going to give you guys a quick 1-year review of my Dell XPS laptop. One thing I really loved about the laptop was the upgradability of it. I love the fact that I was able to upgrade the RAM from 32 to 64 gigs and the ability to upgrade the SSD. Not even upgrade, but to add an additional SSD, which is kind of uncommon for laptops these days. One thing that really impressed me was the fact that the carbon fiber held up as good as it did. As you can see on the palm rest, there was barely any blemishes after a year of usage. Even the trackpad held a firm grip after a year. One of the major issues that I had from my previous review with the webcam giving issues, I was able to get that rectified pretty easily. They just sent me out a new laptop and I returned them the old one, which is not bad considering it could have been one of those come home and repair it yourself type of deals. So that was pretty good. Even though the webcam should have been working out of the box. The fact that they just sent you a laptop and you just have to swap the SSD was a pretty good deal. Now that we're finished with the pros, let's get to the cons. One of the main cons of the laptop so far was the laptop freezes randomly sometimes after awaken. So if I were to awaken the laptop would freeze, or sometime it would just be kind of glitchy, which is kind of weird. But I haven't really figured out what to do besides just do a clean install of Windows, which, you know, not really that fun. Another random issue is that the Wi-Fi stops working at times. It would just show the airplane mode. Yeah, it just randomly just shows the airplane mode. And after a couple of resets, it would start again. So I'm probably gonna send it back to fix that. Maybe it's the Wi-Fi card failing, but it seems to be a big problem with this laptop. Next issue, which kind of travels into this other thing, is I had a lot of issue with the laptop itself doesn't go to sleep. If the power plug is connected to the laptop and you close the lid, it would not go to sleep. It would just stay on, and after time it just overheats itself to a restart, reboot, like a reboot loop. So getting off the phone with Dell support, they said just put it to hibernation. So, well, the hibernation works, but obviously it's going to take like a few seconds to turn on compared to sleep. But that's kind of a bummer that I cannot use sleep on this laptop. And this is an issue if you Google XPS 17 sleep issues, it will come up. So apparently that's an issue. Another issue to add onto our list of growing issues with this laptop would be the mouse pointer, the trackpad. The trackpad stops clicking after a while. It just sometimes, again, after a week or after a few long hours of work, the trackpad itself, it would stop recognizing inputs. So say you use it for like an hour, 2 hours of like editing or something like that. After that, when you try to click, it would not click at certain corners and stuff like that. Haven't found out the issue yet. It's started using the mouse, so I don't know if it's still there, but yeah, that's an issue. Again, it's a known issue with this XPS 17 laptop. Another issue, I think this is Windows laptops in general, battery life. So at first, when I first started, as I said, I was probably getting like 3 to 4 hours off battery doing light tasks on like the better performance scale, better battery scale on the Windows 10. But after a year, I'm getting like probably an hour or an hour and a half of usage, which is really a drastic change. So yeah, the battery life stopped being as good as it was before. I mean, I'm not sure if it's that 4K display and all that stuff, but the battery life isn't what it used to be. It's definitely dying way faster than how it was previously when I first got it. So that's another big issue for me. All right, so final thoughts. Okay, so should you buy this laptop? Wait, hold off on it. I mean, obviously the 2060s, graphics card is pretty old. There's a 3080s now in the laptops such as Razer Blade. I mean, even though they have their issues, so yeah, kind of hold off on this one. Do I regret the purchase? No, the laptop still works, it still functions as I intended, even though there's little caveats. It still works. There still isn't anything better at this time. I think a true upgrade from this laptop would be the M1 MacBook Pro chips. So whenever Apple releases a new MacBook, I think I will be upgrading to that, definitely. I really miss the consistent battery life of the MacBook. Also the performance that they have, that they keep the performance on the battery. I think that while on battery compared to Windows laptops. So I think I'll be, for at least my laptop, I will be switching from the Windows platform back to Mac, since I just think Windows itself needs like the Windows platform itself on laptops is not up there yet. It's not up there. It's really good for actual desktops, like the one you see down here. Video of that build here. I think it works better in that way with the water cooling stuff. But as a portable laptop device, I don't think it's that reliable, because really the issue I'm having is just, after a while, it just become more of annoyances, like the freezing and such. I think the Mac platform, can't believe I'm saying this, the Mac platform really offers superior laptops. Oh no, yeah, I said it. So yeah, so since the M1 chips actually works with the render engines now, so I think I'll have actually a longer video, because one of the most popular videos on my channel is actually the Octane X for Mac. So once I get the MacBook Pro, I'll make a very in-depth video on that, on how to set up your render engines on that, how Octane runs, how Redshift runs, how Cycles runs, or something like that, and then you can do pros and cons and compare them. But definitely the next laptop purchase would be the MacBook Pro. So as usual, like and subscribe. I got some more videos coming out here. It'll be pretty much more consistent than before. So nice to see you guys again. See you on the next one.